Why Scorpios have so many haters? Have you ever noticed on the internet? Have you ever noticed when you talk to people about astrology? Have you ever even searched up why Scorpios have so many haters? You will find endless videos and endless people trying to hate on Scorpios. Today, Master J drops the truth. Top 5 reasons why Scorpio has so many haters. And now let me be honest. When I saw these videos, I was a little offended. I thought to myself, why aren't there more videos about this? There aren't enough videos on people hating on Scorpio. Because you guys don't like us. I'm just kidding. This is all fun. I mean, it's fun for me. Because, that's just how it be. I don't know about other people. They seem to take things personally. When somebody takes your existence personally, is that a problem with you or a problem with them? Now, let's get into this. So, welcome back to the Scorpio Scripture Podcast. This is where we talk all about astrology, Scorpio related, and the expansion of consciousness. So, today we're going to expand on the consciousness of the haterade that people be sipping when it comes to the Scorpio tribe, the Scorpio sign of the zodiac. So, let's get into this. And if you agree, or if you have been through these things, and if you have a common, thing that you come across, comment down below. Let your voice be heard. Scorpio, we gotta defend our territory here. So number one reason. I mean, these are things I go through. Let me know if you guys go through this too. And I'm being dead honest. All right, number one reason why Scorpio is the most hated zodiac sign. Number one. And this is probably just straight truth almost all across the board. We're sexy and we know it, and we're still your girl without even showing for it. Alright, Scorpio is the most sexy sign. Right? And when you got people that aren't as sexy as you, people are gonna hate. When a Scorpio accidentally steals your girlfriend, just absorbs her when he walks through the door. Hey, I don't blame you for hating. The amount of times I have accidentally done this is uncanny. I apologize for all the relationships I've ruined and all the relationships my Scorpio brothers and sisters have ruined. We just can't help it. We just can't help being so sexy. We are the sign of sex. We are the sign that rules the genitals. I mean, come on now, what do you expect? Number two, Scorpios have extreme willpower and are hyper successful. All right, this is a real one. Let's get a little more serious here. As if we weren't already. Let's get a little more serious here. If you grew up in a certain environment, or if you're in a phase of life where you're moving forward and you're pushing past, old people, old friends, it is tough to let them go, and you'll have to let them go. I'm on a path of doing what God shows me to do, and I've done many things in my life, and I have made accomplishments that I'm proud of. But I've worked for everything. Scorpios, we will work for everything that we want in our life, and you should be proud of it. And when you become successful, the amazing thing you will realize is people will dislike you for it. Like, I had a friend who I hadn't seen in a year or two, and he was telling me like, yo man, just cause you have this now, just cause you're like this now, it doesn't mean like you don't gotta not see me anymore. Like, where you been? I don't see you a lot anymore. Like, this is all about respect, and like, just I was like, the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? When you grow past certain people, those people actually secretly take it offensive for some reason. You should never ever feel bad when people start to hate on you or call you a sellout, call you whatever, because you're making your way through life and you want to live the best life for yourself. You want to present your best self to the world. You want to do good for your family, and you want to leave a legacy, or you want to You want to build something that has impact and importance on the world. And sometimes when you do this, it requires you to get in a new mindset. And sometimes when you do this, you'll have to let people go. And those people may not always understand. And they may actually become your biggest haters. So that's some real shit. I mean, I've gone through this countless times. I've gone through this, right? Especially if you're a man. My Scorpio brothers, listen up. And especially if you're a young man. Every man needs to make his way into the world. And, you know, it's a point where the lion leaves the pride so it can start its own. A lot of the times, the people you grew up with, a lot of the times, the people that knew you, they only know a certain version of you, and they can't accept the new you. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. The more successful you become, the more you realize that the people that are your friends, the people that you're around, they're only around you because you're on that same level with them. Your whole circle should be pushing forward. Your whole circle should be moving forward. Your whole circle should be about growth. And if they're not about growth, they're a detriment to your success. And they're slowing you down. That's real, bro. That's real. And yeah, man, people hate when you're successful. Because when a Scorpio wants something, he or she's gonna get it. He or she's gonna get it. You know, I've been on the grind. Fucking, excuse my language here. Excuse me. When I hit 17, 18, you know, I'm a Sagittarius moon too. I was like, I want to be free. I'll do whatever I can to be free in my life. And I put my head down for like 10, 11 years straight. Just building. And the people that I used to hang out with, they have the nerve to say, oh, you changed, blah, blah, blah. Of course. Let's get back into this, right? When you're on the grind, and when you work for everything in your life that you have now, you do not let anyone shame you for that. Because only you are waking up in the morning, and only you are going to sleep at night with that certainty and uncertainty that you're going to reach your goal. That you push each day and you go for it each day. And that you go out there and get it, you go out there and put in the work. Don't ever let anybody hate on you. Don't ever let anybody bring you down for that or tear you down for that. Because it'll come. Scorpios, we are hyper successful. What we decide to be, all you gotta do is decide, bro, and you get there. That was pretty long, that was pretty deep, but you know, old Scorpio, Master J, fashion. Number 3 reason why Scorpios are the most hated sign. Scorpios are cool, but also funny. And for some inherent reason, we are blindly confident. Do you notice that? Do you guys notice that too? You know, Scorpios, we just have this air of confidence about us. Even if we don't know something, even if we don't know we can do it, we just believe we can. You know, we are the sign. We are a powerful sign. We do have this powerful energy. And I really don't know why. Scorpios are overconfident in their abilities to perform, but they're usually able to back up that performance. Now, overall, we are an intense sign. We are a competitive sign. We are a brooding sign. We are a passionate sign. So that comes with confidence. It's rare that you find a Scorpio that isn't confident in themselves. I mean, unless they're learning a new thing, right? But hey, naturally confident. They're naturally confident people. And don't forget cool AF. Scorpios are cool, man. What's cool? It's just like nonchalant, not really bothered by certain things. I mean, look at that picture. It's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. That's just the way I am, 24/7. It's the energy that I embody. It's the energy that we embody. You can never take the energy out of a person. It's just embodied in there. No matter how much the world tries to suppress it, no matter how much shaming language, no matter how many people say, oh, I don't like Scorpios, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I hear. You know. Oh my God. Whew. You know, no matter how much the world tries to shame you, the energy is, we have a fixed energy. So you can't really hate. I mean, you can hate, but it don't really do anything. What's that saying? Words are rubber. Words are rubber and bounce like glue. Whatever you say to me comes back to you. Ooh, kill him. Learned that in 2nd grade. And it still has the truths of the wisdom of a child runs deep within this one. Words are like rubber. and bounce like glue. Whatever you say to me comes back to you. Ain't that deep? Because that's actually how the universe works. So number 3, cool and funny AF and confident for no reason. For some reason, if you know any Scorpios, they will be overconfident in their ability to perform, which is actually one of the reasons why they're number 2, hyper successful. Back that up with extreme willpower. Yeah, it's better. I do believe it is better to set a goal so high that you may not reach than to just not set one at all, like a little baby, or or just, you know, set a goal so low that you won't even be proud of. Your goal should scare you. Your goal should scare you. It should force you to grow. When you set a goal, you should not be able to accomplish it in your current mindset. You should not be able to accomplish it how you are right now. In the back of your head, you should be like, dang, I can't really do that. Because it's going to force you to grow. And it's going to force you to become better. You know what I'm saying? Number 4. Scorpio mind are very, 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 very smart. And we're geniuses. Find me a Scorpio who puts in the work, who takes care of him or herself. You'll probably find a genius underneath. I know IQ doesn't matter. I actually have the IQ of a genius. I just figured this out like 2 days ago. Not to brag or anything and sound like a pompous jackass, but I wasn't surprised. I was just wondering for a while, so I went and took an IQ test. Me and Adolf Hitler have the same IQ. I wonder if there's any like coincidence there. But Scorpios are geniuses. You know, Scorpios are geniuses. Any Scorpio you meet is going to have a mind that thinks very critically, very powerful mind, very critical mind, and a very unique way of thinking, a very penetrative way of thinking that goes below the surface. When we live in the society, if you live in the West or you live in the modern world that is so surface level, and you have people that go beneath the surface and think outside the box, of course you're gonna get haters because you go against the grain, you go against the crowd. Scorpio doesn't even care for the crowd, which is gonna segment us into our next one. But before we finish off this video, let's recap really quick. Top 5 reasons why Scorpios are hated. The most hated zodiac sign. Now, someone's gonna say, this is narcissistic, this is blah, 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 blah. Throw your shaming language at us. It's cool. Narcissist. What's another word? I don't know if we're gonna upload this video. You're a narcissist, Scorpio. You're manipulative. You're so sexy, and you're so cool. I just want to be like you, so I'm gonna make videos hating on you. So number 1, we're sexy and we know it, and we'll steal your girl without even showing it. I apologize on behalf for all other zodiac signs who have had their heart broken by a Scorpio, or who have had their girl or man stolen by a Scorpio, and the Scorpio didn't even do anything but just exist. I apologize. Number 2, Scorpios are hyper successful with extreme willpower. Now if you combine the mind of someone who is involved and raised in a good environment, who wants to escape, right? Who wants to get somewhere good, you can really accomplish anything. This isn't even just about Scorpio things. This is just about people in general. Believe and achieve. Whatever you believe, you can achieve. So don't let the haters get you down. Don't let the haters take away from your success, because you were with you. You were with you. Every single moment. Every single day when you were grinding. Every single day you were hyper focused on your goal. Don't let anyone shame you saying you've changed. Of course that changed. If you knew someone 10 years ago and you knew him again now and he didn't change, I would be worried. I would be extremely worried. Number 2, Scorpios are cool. Scorpios are funny. We got our own sense of humor. And we're confident for no reason. Do you guys agree on that one? Comment down below on number 3 if you agree. For some reason, you just believe you can do anything. I mean, not anything. But whatever you believe you can do with full faith. You know, it's a very fixed confidence. Number 4, Scorpios are extremely smart and think outside the box. We are geniuses. Find me a Scorpio who is developed in their full power. I'll show you the mind of a genius. Find me a Scorpio who has been through the ringer, because Scorpios live tough lives. Find me a Scorpio who has evolved through all 3 phases of the totems. Find me a Scorpio who has, you know, healed his or her trauma, who has understood how to control his or her sexual nature, who has mastered his angry energy, who has mastered his brooding thoughts, who has mastered his or her rage. I'll show you a genius, because to be able to control such a tsunami of energy, you don't just learn that as a human. You have to go through the tough lessons of life to experience that. To experience a certain level of consciousness, to experience such a certain level of elevation, to experience a certain lifestyle, to understand the depths of creation. You know, Scorpio, they either stay in the juvenile state, where they're very carnal, or they're going to reach the pinnacle of consciousness, human existence. Scorpios are extremely smart. Extremely smart. And number 5, final one here. Alright. Drum roll. Can I get a drum roll? Can I get a drum roll? There we go. Number 5, Scorpio is happy being alone. Doesn't need to be part of the crowd to be happy. It is actually be happy being alone. And that's real. That's real. So many people hate because, well, where does hate actually come from? It actually comes from within first. If you have hate from within you, you're gonna start projecting it outward. That's just the way it is. And Scorpios live in solitude. They live on their own. They don't need a crowd. Actually, a crowd probably exhausts them. Probably exhausts them anyways. You know, it's probably a little too much for them. Why? Because in a crowd, many people aren't even real. Many people are just expressing certain aspects of themselves to put on a front. And you know, there is no front for a Scorpio. There is no front. Scorpio can chill by themselves and actually be happy. Why do people hate on that? Because most people can't be happy with other people unless they're around other people. Most people can't be happy sitting by themselves, hearing the voice of their own thoughts. They'll fall into a state of depression when they actually sit and actually analyze their life and actually analyze who they are, and realize they ain't putting in the work, realize they ain't putting in the grind, realize they can't overcome certain things, realize that sometimes their life is crappy because it's their own fault, right? So you gotta be a part of the crowd. Nah, Scorpio, just sit by himself. Yeah, okay, this sucks. What are we gonna do about it? All right, let's fix it. Boom, 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 boom. Simple. Hey, I appreciate y'all for listening. Check us out in the link in the description. Stay connected with me. Much love to my Scorpio fans. Excuse me, not Scorpio fans. Fans of Scorpio and my Scorpio tribe. All you guys that support and show love and comment. I feel the energy of the collective that we are building here, and it's an amazing energy. Like frequency attract like frequency, and I do my best every single day of my life, and I try very, very, very hard to embody the best energy that I can, because I understand what I put out comes back to me. So I truly do work on myself, and I truly do refine myself to become my highest version. Hone the spirit, hone your spiritual energy to a hilt, because what you put out will come back to you. So I always do my best for you guys. And I feel the energy of the collective that we are growing, and it's amazing energy, and it's an amazing collective. We got some very, very cool people in here. So if you haven't joined Scorpio Scripture Set, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you love this vibe, because you know, I really do feel the energy of the collective that we're building. And it's amazing. It's amazing. And it helps me gear my content for you guys. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. That's what we're all about here. See you later.